everyone, welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is, what does your boss and co-workers secretly say about you currently? And for that we have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Now let's get started. And guys, before we start, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Hello, Paivan. Let's see, what does your boss and colleagues secretly say about you? All right, okay. The first one is a death card. Clearly, you have been through some major transformation. The death shows a rebirth actually in tarot. So clearly, your colleagues and boss, they say that you guys have been through some major transformation, which has completely changed you as a person. They can no longer see a trace of the old you. I'm seeing probably the old you was more of an underconfident, more of a timid kind of a person, somebody whom they could manipulate, or anybody could manipulate easily, somebody who was more gullible, somebody who was more of a procrastinator, and hence your sense of self-esteem was much less. But you know what, you went through some major push. Some at times when we tend to get some real shocks and tremors from people we trust or situations that we trust, we get some tremors and shocks. They tend to change us, and that is something that has happened with you. 8 of Cups. You are a person, you had to say goodbye to a lot of things and lot of relationships which were emotionally very close to you, but somehow they were no longer serving you. Situations, it can be maybe you are a overthinking person, somebody who used to be a overthinker, maybe a procrastinator, somebody having a lot less amount of self-esteem, somebody who is like more gullible than normal, and somebody who was a very underconfident person. I'm seeing like you were not much bothered about your performance level, and you got a shock from that situation, and something happened that has changed you. You are a transformed person today. You are a way more confident, proactive kind of a person. That's what I'm saying. You're no longer an emotional fool that you once used to be, and that these green shoots are pointing towards that you are today a much more confident, proactive, determined kind of a person. Clearly, you are very good at the managerial skills. You're very good at collaborations. You are very good at man management, managerial kind of situations. You are so good at maybe you are at a team lead situation or at a managerial situation when you have to serve a lot of other people. You have to not serve, rather lead a lot of other people, and you're doing a fantastic job there. That's what your colleagues and boss thinks. Earlier, the more underconfident you, more anxious you, were not that great at handling other people, at handling a group situation, but today you're way more confident at handling your group situation. Queen of Swords. You know what? You are an individual who has become way more wise. Today, you can cut right through people's BS. You can see right through people's facade. You are way wise. You have grown through your past. The push that life has given you, it has helped you grow. You have grown wiser in your situation, and it has helped you see through people's facade and people's manipulation. People can no longer get away with manipulation, and you have become a very wise person. That's something people are seeing. You have become a person, like earlier you used to be way more gullible, people would fool you easily, but now your colleagues are realizing that we can't get away with fooling pile 1 anymore. You have become a way more resilient person. You know what? You faced a lot of impediments, but you guys never gave up. Instead, you fought on. You're like this tortoise who faced a lot of troubles, who faced a lot of impediments, sorry, but you faced them head on and started to move ahead in life. And you have achieved a lot. You have gained a lot of respect from your boss and colleagues. They never expected so much of resilience and perseverance from you. The earlier you would have given up, would have broken down, you can now handle a lot of work pressure. You can handle a lot more work pressure. You handle people management better. You can make more wiser decisions. They can't really fool you easily. Nobody can fool you easily. You know that happens everywhere, that people try to trample on other people's foot. People try to claw on other people's success. Earlier that used to happen. You used to be so gullible and innocent, but today this confident you is no longer that way, and you can see right through people's nonsense. You have also become great at, managing 2 3 works all at the same time. I'm getting a strong Libra, strong Capricorn, strong Sagittarius, Leo, a confident you vibes. You have become like, you are now, probably earlier you would probably not be able to handle one thing, and now you're just managing 2 3 projects, and people are in awe looking at your confidence and productivity. Your multitasking abilities are at all time high, and your boss and your colleagues are really in awe seeing you perform so well, multitasking and doing so well in so many things all at the same time. Like, you're probably handling 3 different projects all at the same time, and all of them are performing really well. I'm just giving an example here. You've also become very stable, like not really perturbed by the slight things. When all people are running around worried about certain things, it happens all the time, in office situation, in jobs, in everywhere it happens. But you are a person who has become very stable. Earlier you would be more jittery, more anxious, breaking down, but now you have become strong, courageous, stable, unperturbed. You have seen a lot worse in life, in career especially. I'm seeing you have seen a lot worse. You have worked very hard and somebody stole your work and they got the promotion. You were left in the cold. That kind of a situation has happened today. 5 of Wands typically tells me that you are a very stable person, stable, determined kind of a person. Yes. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands typically tells me that you are a very determined, courageous person. Also, a lot of people in your colleague, including your boss, they find you to be very desirable. A lot of them are actually crushing on you, and they would love to have you in their arms for sure, whether it's within your office rules or not, I don't know, but a lot of them are crushing on you for sure, and they really respect you for how strong and persevering you have become. I mean, seriously, those people who used to probably laugh at you even at your face or behind your back, for sure, they are the ones who have become your biggest cheerleaders today. Given how persevering you have become very persevering, very, very confident, willing to take on life and absolutely raring to go. That kind of a person, very passionate about your work and is really doing well, multitasking but performing really well. So your boss and colleagues are really stunned by the transformation that you have undergone. Okay, yes, I'm seeing a lot of office politics happening behind your back, because I'm getting like you guys have become extremely hyper productive. So you're getting a lot of eyeballs on you. A lot of people are noticing the change. So a lot of people are envying you. A lot of people are actually ganging up against you as well. With the devil card, I'm seeing a lot of people are probably ganging up. I don't know about your boss, but a lot of your colleagues, your like people at your level are could be ganging up, because they didn't expect you to change. They expected you to stay just the same, but you guys have changed. You guys have become a way more modified version, more upgraded version of yourself. So a lot of people, you have gained a lot of respect, but a lot of your colleagues are also now trying to gang up to try and pull you down. So if you start hearing a lot of negative things about you, it's because of them. Six of Wands, this Six of Wands typically tells me, yeah, also the way in which you dress, there is a glow up that has happened, some kind of a makeover. You have started dressing in a more impeccable manner, more classy manner, in such a way that you're getting garnering a lot of respect, not just for your work, productivity, your body language, but your body language and dress sense have also changed. And that is giving you a lot more people who are admiring you, who are crushing on you. A lot of people are actually crushing on you in in your office, amongst your colleagues and bosses, for sure. You know what I'm seeing? You're celebrating some promotion or something is happening, and a lot of eyes are on you because you're celebrating. So clearly you're getting some promotion, and a lot of eyes both envying and are also revering you from afar. That is something I'm seeing. But you guys are celebrating some major wins that you have worked very hard on. That is something, and people are talking about how, like, how much of a change you have undergone. Like, you are no longer anything that resembled your past. High Priestess is a person, you are a person who is, you have been through a lot of stress and trauma earlier, as we have seen already. This transformation also happened because I'm seeing that a lot of you guys have leaned towards spirituality. Your intuition is on point, and a lot of people amongst your colleagues and bosses are also noticing that, and they talk about it, that this person is highly intuitive. Probably a lot of your heightened intuition has helped you get a lot. I mean, your job has also improved, your performance has also improved because of your improved and heightened intuition power, because you are today a person who has very strong intuition. They know exactly what they want to go. And this small office politics, they do not even touch you today. Earlier these things would really rattle you, they no longer touch you, and that is actually rattling a lot of other people. And people are saying that, what, this person has become, I'm saying that probably have become a lot more silent, only all about your work, and very in a meditative state. So people are talking about your spiritual awakening as well. Yeah, you have become a very wise person, wise, determined person who has gone up the ladder. I'm seeing some major promotion coming your way, or it has already come your way, and it has given you a lot more responsibility. You are having a lot more prestige and responsibility on your shoulder, a lot increasing prestige, status, and responsibility, all at the same time, I'm seeing. And your boss, your colleagues who used to be your colleagues are now becoming your subordinates. Your boss who used to be your boss is almost becoming your equivalent, if that makes sense. I'm seeing some major leap, jump in your career. Leap. You know what? You are an individual who has literally, you are an individual who has taken some calculated risks today in your life. You have taken that leap of faith in your life, and that has paid off. I'm seeing you knew the universe is catching you on the other side, and that's why you took the leap, and that is paying off. People are flabbergasted by the change that you guys have undergone. Transformation, like a thousand storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. You are an individual who has undergone some major change from deep within your marrow, from deep within your soul. That transformation has become a key in your life. The transformation is the thing that is helping you get better at what you do. It's the transformation that has helped you be a better, more upgraded version of your own self. I'm seeing this transformation is the thing that people are talking about. Your colleagues, your bosses, everybody is talking about, and it's this transformation. You've become way more proactive, absolutely a people's person, very professional, extremely productive, can handle several things at once, very strong, you know, a go-getter, very much more ambitious, and that is something that has given you a lot of success. And people are, of course, talking about it, your colleagues and your boss. Pumpkin, uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Pumpkin is something, you know what? You are an individual who literally cherishes every single day today. Earlier, you were more of a procrastinator. You just wanted the day to end. Today, from the start of the day, you are like raring to go, completely energetic, ready to conquer the day. That change in body language, that change in mindset actually shows elements. You know what? People are saying that, you know what, they have used, you have become like a magician. Today, you have literally, like an alchemist, you have changed your own life. What I'm seeing is you've used all the four elements of nature like a magician to completely transform your life 180-degree. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. I'm seeing, like, you know what, people are talking about your boss and your colleagues, like you have become some kind of an unicorn, very rare, very magical, very creative. Like, they can no longer, they have only praises for you, they are just drop jawed and in awe, and a lot of people are envying you as well. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you, commit to it without equivocation. You know what? You have become exactly this person who has promptly, who has been promptly acting on all the opportunities that came your way. Like, you have become an opportunity grabber today. And almost that is making your boss pretty insecure, not just your colleagues. Your boss is also very insecure about how prompt you have become at identifying the opportunities and grabbing the same as well. Bold. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. This is exactly what I'm saying, that you guys have faced your problems head on with a lot of courage and confidence, and that is the thing that has helped you get ahead and move on in life and move forward in life. And you know what? This courage and confidence that you show today is something that people are saying, like, this person has become so confident. Like, you know what? Your opportunity grabbing, your confidence, your courage, display of courage and confidence, these are the things which are making your boss pretty insecure as well. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish over dependency on others. You know, you are becoming slowly but surely very self reliant. You know, you are no longer a codependent person, and that is something that your boss and your colleagues are talking about, that this person is becoming independent. I'm seeing a lot of envy, I'm literally smelling a lot of envy, because they are realizing that you guys will soon actually put them behind and go ahead of them. Track down your fears and desires. You are a person who has faced their fears head on. That's what people really, that's what your colleagues and boss really rare about. That this is a person who has faced their fears and desires head on, and that's why they are thriving. You have a lot of faith in the universe, and that's why it's this faith which helped you take the take the leap of faith, and that is something that has helped you blossom in life. You have shedded the old skin. Like, literally, people talk about how, like like a snake, you guys have shedded everything that resembled anything of your past, because You no longer resemble anything that could remind anybody of your past, for sure. Stand your ground. Yeah, you have become a way more assertive person. Today, people cannot bully you. In office, also, most of us have faced some kind of bullying and stuff. People can no longer gaslight or bully you. Move in a different direction. Yeah, you know what? I'm seeing traveler. Probably you have also, given your current stature at office, you have to make a lot of short term travels. You have to travel around a lot more. Especially, I'm seeing like a jet set lifestyle, and people are envious about that as well. What do we need to release? Yeah, what do you need to release? You are releasing, you have released everything that was a part of your past, the procrastinating you, the overthinking you, the anxious you, the low self-esteem you, everything you have let them, you have just drowned them in your past and have moved ahead. And people are noticing that. Your colleagues, your co-workers are noticing that you haven't let your past hold you back. You know what? You have had a lot of failures in your past. I'm seeing a lot of people used to look down upon you, but not anymore. You haven't let your past define you today. This you is a much more evolved and advanced you, somebody who no longer cares what others think, say, and do. You do exactly what you think is right for you. Your hard work is paying off, and yes, people are acknowledging that. There was a time when people used to actually just steal your work, and you didn't have the confidence to speak up. Today you confidently speak up and say that, hey, don't you dare do that ever. And that is exactly what is happening today. Taurus new moon prosperity lies ahead. You are a person, people literally see that you're gonna make it really big. You're gonna be very, very prosperous, way more prosperous than what you're having right now. Your colleagues and your boss actually are saying this behind your back. Balance spirituality and practicality. You know what? Your colleagues and your bosses talk about how balanced you are. You have the perfect balance between pragmatism and spirituality. You are spiritual, at the same time you are equally practical, equally a go-getter, equally materialistic, and that is something that your colleagues and your co-workers at work and bosses actually talk about. Dance with life. You know what? You have become way more energetic. You've become way more receptive towards life. You have become a person today who is there to try and grab every single moment of life. You believe in living your life to the fullest today, and that actually shows in your body language, the way in which you present yourself. It shows in that. All right, take control of your own narrative. Exactly, you have become a person today who has taken full control over the narrative of their own life. And this is something, your bosses are also admiring you, your colleagues are envying you today. Those who used to try and manipulate you can no longer do that. All right, now the guided messages. Life is a journey, just enjoy every bend. This has become your mantra today. Okay, work hard and your life will get easy. Yes, you have become very, very hardworking. Of course, people are talking about it. I love the maturity and sincerity that you bring on table. Yeah, you're very mature and sincere, especially towards your work, and people are appreciating that today. Okay, live and let others live. You are a person who genuinely lives by this mantra, that you live your life on your own terms and you let others do the same thing. I would love to be your partner. You set my heart on fire. Okay, you have a lot of admirers for sure. You are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. Yes, a lot of people have feelings for you, for sure. Yes, your simplicity is your biggest asset. You know what? People love how simple yet how effective you are. Okay, the last one. You are at last fulfilling your heart's desire. You're reaching your highest potential. Exactly. People are talking about how effective, how, you know, productive you have become. You are actually hitting your highest potential at work. That's what your colleagues and bosses talk about. You have become way wise. They can see you as a very very successful professional, somebody who wants to offer you their heart. You have become also very stable, not perturbed at the slightest things. You're receiving recognition or promotion for something. People also think and say that you are divinely protected. You have a secret admirer or somebody in your colleagues, amongst your colleagues, who are secretly even envying you. All right, Pailwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please, please, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so, so much to me. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 2. Let's see what your colleagues and bosses secretly say about you currently. All right, Ace of Pentacles. All right, I'm seeing that, you know what, you have gotten really better at making money. You know, your colleagues, your co-workers and bosses are telling you, I'm seeing that increment has happened in your life regarding your like pay scale. There is an increment has happened. There is some kind of promotion or extra money, side income that has increased. Your income has increased somewhat, and people are your boss, your colleagues are in like talking about it. I'm seeing like probably you guys got a promotion or some extra package, and people are talking about that you are a self-made person. Somebody, yeah, I'm seeing some promotion. Clearly somebody who has a distinguished level, who has a distinguished you are a distinguished uh, stature. You have a distinguished stature in office, and also you've made a way for yourself, which shows that you have become a very independent, self-reliant kind of a person, and very successful at that. I'm seeing a very successful professional, and everybody is talking about you. You're probably succeeding at a very high pace right now. You are probably, or you're on the verge of doing that, and a lot of people are actually crushing on you. I'm seeing a lot of people amongst your colleagues and your bosses are willing to get down on their knees and propose to you. You are literally flying high on your success. You are getting the success that you have worked very hard for. You have worked hard for a long time, and now you are receiving the fruits of your labor. Seven of Wands. You know what, you are also being seen as somebody who knows how to stand their ground. You're also very ethical, very principled, somebody who is willing to face the wolves if that's what it takes. You know, you're willing to stand alone against all the popular opinions if that's what it takes to stand up for yourself. You're very good at standing up against injustices as well. You could be also an activist of some sort. That is also true. Or maybe you are a person who is known for your ethics and principles in your office scenario, and people are really respecting you, and people are envying you, also talking behind your back for that as well. A lot of snarky people are being like, you know, not being so nice. You're getting a lot of limelight. Like, you know what, you're literally flying high on your success. Wherever you go, the limelight follows. Literally, I'm seeing that you guys are, the limelight is following you, or you guys are following the limelight. The Empress card. You know what, you are an individual, I'm seeing like a lot of milk and honey situation. You are in an abundant situation today. You are an individual who has got like everything in abundance in your life today. You're getting success, money, recognition, everything you're getting today. And literally, as I said repeatedly, you're flying high on success, and people are both in awe. Drop jaw situation also are a lot of them who are literally envying you for the success that you have been able to achieve today. Yes, I'm seeing that, you know what, you are showing your back towards a lot of those who are those people especially people or principals who are no longer serving you. You have become way more like earlier you didn't have the confidence and courage to say no, but today you are showing your back to those people who were sabotaging you, who were bullying you. In office politics is very important. So in an office scenario, I'm seeing like earlier you would fall prey to the office politics scenario. Today you have learned to say no to a lot of those things, and those people, yes, those people don't even dare to come near you today. You have become way more practical, way more analytical, very much like virtuous kind of a person. Also, you stand up for justice a lot. Libra can be seen, Sagittarius, Leo. You are riding on a lot of confidence today. Justice is like you guys are standing up for justice against all injustices. You guys are standing up for, you know, you guys, you are a person, you have always stood up against injustices in your life, I'm seeing. So a lot of you could be lawyer or like in a paralegal system attached with law in one form or the other, but also a lot of you could be into the justice system and like an activist. With an office work also, probably you could be into activism, where you stand up when somebody is being bullied in your office, where you stand up because there was probably a time when you were bullied and nobody stood up for you. You try to stand up against those bullies. Yes, yes, a lot of you today are standing up against the office bullies and manipulators, because that justice, you try to deliver that justice to others because you have been through that situation, that nonsense ones. Yes, I'm seeing some real promotion happening, where your world has changed, your world has been upgraded. Your There is an upgradation in the car, there is an upgradation in the house, there is an upgradation in the whole thing. Like everything that you do, there is an upgradation in your life, and I'm seeing there is a change. And probably it's with your new found promotion, you have to become a frequent flyer. A jet set lifestyle for a lot of you can be seen in the horizon, and people, your bosses are talking about it, that this person, they never expected you to succeed so much. And a lot of people are also saying that maybe this person has become way more proud or way more adamant today. They barely like, because they are having a lot of inferiority complex. A lot of them are actually having a lot of inferiority complex with you today, because you have surpassed most of them pretty fast. And that is something that is they are secretly gossiping about, like, oh my god, what have they done to themselves? Like they were never this fast, but now they are just going up in leaps and bounds. Nine of Pentacles, you know what, you are an individual who is very you are an individual. Nine of Pentacles typically tells me that you are an individual who was very, very, how shall I put it, yeah, you are an individual who is experiencing all the abundance and prosperity. The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles typically telling me is there is a massive jump in the finances in every aspect. Maybe promotion, maybe a new job, maybe a side business that is blooming along with your job, or maybe a project that you are working on, you've worked very hard on, that has just taken off like there is no tomorrow, something of that sort. And there's a huge bump up in your finances. That this is something that was very well deserved, because you worked very hard, and today you're getting the benefits of all of those. Judgment, you are an individual who is extremely self-reliant. You're fiercely self-dependent, independent. You tend to dance to the tunes of your own beats. You are an individual who dances to the tunes of your own beats. You are an individual who is not willing to bend over in order to favor others. You are no longer a people pleaser today. You have become more of a, like, you call spade a spade today. You do not call it a lawnmower anymore. You try not to come under the influence of other judgmental people. Instead, you try to do what you feel is right for you. Yes, and people are raising eyebrows because you were never this way. You never talked your mind this way, but today you are unapologetic about what you say because you speak your mind. You never spoke your mind earlier. You have also become way more responsible. Yes, what this is telling me is you were always responsible, but now with the increase in stature, with the increase in, like, with promotion, a lot of increased burden or responsibilities will be there on your shoulder, and people are noticing that you have been working very very hard. Like, I'm seeing you have worked very hard to reach this position. With this new bump, your working hours have increased even further. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Like, one thing, it led to your promotion, but the promotion led to you work, like, earlier you were working for 8 to 9 hours, now you're working for 12 to 14 hours, because, and you're loving every bit of it, and people are really talking about it. Like, just look at them, the change. Like, earlier you would probably cry, creep, complain, but of course, you know what, with a newfound success you have learned to adapt. Queen of Pentacles, Empress, Star, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Typically, you know what, you could, yeah, a lot of you could be working in the finances. A Taurus can also be seen, a Capricorn can be seen. A lot of you are Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Accounting, finances, your work could be related to that. And your finances, something related to your finances are getting a lot of limelight. Either your finances are increasing, or you're doing something related to the finances, or both. Maybe for a lot of you, both. Yes, Cheetah, get clear on your intentions, stay focused, move quickly to achieve your goals. Exactly, this is how you're behaving. That's what people are secretly gossiping. That, they are behaving like somebody who is very clear on their intention and very focused, and they're very quick to move. They're literally pouncing at at the first opportunity, at the slightest opportunity. They are pouncing at their goals. You're very goal oriented, very driven, very motivated to work harder and harder. Chimpanzee, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. You are an individual. You are an individual who is both intuitive as well as very intelligent, and you use both. You prefer to use both to solve the problems, which actually makes you a better problem solver. And people are talking about that, how good a problem solver you have become. You are very good at, you're very focused at your goals. You are very good at problem solving. Like, you have changed as a person in a lot of ways. Your confidence level has increased because you're riding on your success. Remember that, and that's what people are noticing. You're always this way. It's just that your newfound success is giving you a lot more limelight than earlier. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected all the times. Literally, you feel very safe and protected. Like, earlier you would feel a little bit insecure because you're working hard, but you're not getting the success that you felt you deserved. But today, you're at last hitting that success milestone, and that is giving you that newfound satisfaction that, yes, you know what, I've worked towards it and I'm getting what I deserve. Trust your path. Literally, your bosses and your colleagues, what they say is, this person know where they want to go. They are actually walking on a path that they know clearly well. Like, it's not like you are walking like crazy. You know where you're, like, a lot of them are actually calling you very calculating. You guys are walking on a path that you know where it will lead you to. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of them are calling you very calculating, maybe cunning. Maybe you have to be a little bit cunning and calculating in order to climb the success ladder as well. that I mean people literally tend to demonize your like calculating nature of a person, but that is also needed in a materialistic world. In order to succeed, you can't be, you're not trampling on others, you're just doing your work better, you're managing your time better. Protection, yeah, see, the protection card is twice. Earlier I'm seeing you used to feel more insecure about your job, about retaining and maintaining your job, but today you're way more secure about it. You know that it's gonna bring you a lot of success. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, yeah, Aquarius can be significant for a lot of people, and people realize that you love what you do. You work so hard because you love it. Doesn't feel like a chore to you, it doesn't feel like a burden to you. You love your work, and that's why you willingly put in so many hours at work. Yes, have faith in your dreams. You know what, you are a very self assured person, somebody who had a lot of faith in your own abilities and your dreams when no one else trusted you. You were just walking, nothing were coming to fruition. But you never lost hope, because you realize that there is a time that you need to have that faith in your dreams. You are an individual who needs to have that faith in their dreams. You are an individual who is very like, you had a lot of faith in the universe and your dreams, and people actually talk about it, that this person has been very ambitious. They knew where they wanted to go, and they had put in that work, that effort. All right, confidence is the key to your success. Leo new moon, a lot of you have Leo, of course. Sagittarius and Leo could be significant for you guys, and people find you to be very confident. What your bosses and colleagues are telling is, this person and their confidence and their faith in their dreams has made you this successful. That's why that's something that has helped them push forward even when things were not looking that great, when things were looking really bleak. Sagittarius new moon, luck is on your side. A lot of people actually think that you have been very lucky, but what they're not seeing is, it's you with your own hard work who has ushered in all the luck that you are actually having today. You are experiencing all the luck because it's because of you becoming very lucky. Believe in the impossible. You are an individual who has a lot of belief in the impossible. Yeah, you had a lot of belief in your own dreams and in the impossible. You have a lot of faith in the impossible. You are an individual who believes that, impossible is nothing. If the universe wants you to do something, achieve something, you will be able to achieve that. And that's what has happened. Voices, you know what, I'm seeing also, people are recognizing your voice today. Your voice, your throat chakra has gained a lot of importance. Your speech, your eloquence is being noticed. People are talking about how eloquent, how good a speaker, a orator you are. And your speech is like, whatever you say, people are paying a lot of attention, a lot of respect to that. Like, earlier people would probably not take you that seriously, but today people are taking you, your voice, whatever you say, your speech, very seriously. Third harvest. Daughters of the woods, fill thy secrets well with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Third harvest. You know what? The third harvest typically tells me that you are literally going towards like a lot of abundance. Like, after the first two harvest also, you have so much left for a third harvest, which shows that you have a lot of abundance. I'm clearly getting the repeated message of a lot of abundance coming your way, and people are talking about that. Mind you, like, suddenly when there is an increase bump up in wealth, people talk about that. Your colleagues, your bosses, like, you're cross passing most of them in your wealth stature, and they are obviously, a lot of them are jealous, and they are talking about that. Journey. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hold. You know, you have become a person who has decided their own path in life, in your career especially, and your boss, your colleagues are really envying you because of the path. It's made you so independent, so self-reliant, so courageous, so proactive, that they are feeling threatened. You know what I'm seeing? A lot of your bosses and colleagues actually feel threatened by the amount of career growth that you are achieving today. Summer, bask in joy and light. Yeah, I'm seeing some major success. You are hitting some major success, some major milestones in your career, and that is making a lot of them really, really jealous. Very, very jealous. They are very insecure, but you guys are celebrating. You're celebrating some major milestones in career. You know what? In finances as well, I'm seeing you guys are, congratulations, you guys are celebrating. Like, literally, you're riding on the high of career success. Literally, that's what I'm seeing. And of course, people around you are gossiping. Take charge with authority. Yeah, you're getting a leadership position. You know what? You are actually ascending upwards of your most of your colleagues. You know, you are getting maybe a double promotion, or like a rank or two higher than your current position. I'm seeing that you are getting a leadership position, a very, very important position in your company, or you're starting to own a company. You started it as a side hustle, and now it is really becoming big. It has really become big. That kind of a vibe I'm getting. For sure. Be fearless and stand strong. Yes, you are an individual who is really fearless. People see you as a fearless negotiator, especially when it comes to your career growth, career related stuff. You are a fearless negotiator when it comes to negotiations with the company, with your clients. People see you as a fantastic, a fearless, a strong, a go-getter kind of a person. Exchange of energy, creating abundance. You know what? You are vibing really high. Your vibes are very high, and people are talking about it. Your colleagues are talking about, like, if you go to try and seal a deal, it's your vibe that helps in that abundance. It's your very high vibration that has attracted so much of abundance. It's your belief in the universe. It's your belief in their dreams. In your dreams, when no one else believed in you, you guys had faith in your dreams, and that is giving you a lot of success. Don't seek anybody's approval. Yeah, you have become a complete, non people pleasing person. You no longer dim your own light in order to make others feel more comfortable, because in the same space a lot of people have started to feel really uncomfortable around you, and that is pretty evident. But you guys are really, you don't really care anymore. That kind of an attitude. Your potential is endless. Yes, your colleagues, your co-workers, your boss, everybody is saying that, what, they are actually, even if they are jealous, even if they are envious, they are actually recognizing your potential, that you have endless potential. You're a good manager. You are very good, very skilled at your work. You have a lot of leadership qualities about you. You're very strong, courageous in decision making roles as well. So they are actually in awe, and they are considering, like, they are accepting that your potential is way more than theirs. You can manifest your every wish. You're literally manifesting each and every wish of yours, and that is something making a lot of people jealous. All right, now time for the guided messages. Pile 2. Working hard is second nature to me. People are talking about your hardworking nature, your impeccable work ethics. I wish I could be as content as you are. Yes, a lot of your colleagues would love to be as content as you are. You're such a worthy human being. They literally see you as a very capable, a very worthy human being. Believe in your own abilities. It's your own mantra. Pile 2. That, you have a lot of confidence in your own abilities, in your own self. You have mesmerized me. Yeah, you have mesmerized a lot of people in your office, in your workspace. Your empathy and compassion is a gift to the world, alright. Being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to the fullest. So this must be your mantra pile too, that you believe in living every moment to the fullest. And that is something that people talk about, your colleagues and co-workers are talking about. Okay, now time for the charms. You are having a very hectic schedule, a jet set lifestyle, which is coming as a result of your promotion. You are embodying a lot of masculine attributes, even if you identify as a female. You know, you are becoming a visionary. Also, I'm seeing a lot of your visions, a lot of your part of your vision board, your ambitions are coming true as well. You know, you are probably also going to vacation on some exotic locations, not just Paris, it could be anywhere, an exotic location vacation. I'm seeing, and you are a star, you know, you're getting naturally getting a lot of limelight. You are like this, you know, manifestation magnet. You are this manifestation key, the manifestation magnet. You know, you hold the key to the success of your life, to your destiny. People literally talk about it. You're also a very free, independent, emancipated soul. You know, your colleagues are talking about all of this. I hope, pile 2, you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Namaste.